something in the law book needs to change. Like, I'm being so serious because as a blogger, you know, most people will be trying to get their kids when they come to, you know what I mean? She had to get her finger pricked. We're here at the WIC Center. Anyways, the nurse or whatever was going like, you know, there's a cell phone policy. Okay, but you're not being the one recorded though. I feel like the law need to change up a little bit. That's because if I'm barely even recording an audio, why in the world is my cell phone out even mattering? I have recorded some of every session of my daughter getting pricked. And now it's a problem? Anyways, I just had to let somebody know that. But she did so good. Like, she might have went, that's all she did. And I basically had counted to 20 afterwards, and she was okay. She never did even, This is the best that I have ever known her to do. Y'all, okay, so I'm out sparking again. To the two people that said, what's wrong with a 9 to 5? Why you ain't working and stuff like that? You might not have said that part, but that's what came back to me in my head, okay? When you doing stuff like this, picking up stuff like this, I don't need nobody saying that I'm not working, okay? And this is crazy as crap. Well, excuse me, that was pretty much a workout. I had 3 deliveries to take, 3. One of those had about 17 totes of groceries or whatever to themselves. I already had to take 2 others. I had to take 3 in all, but one person had a whole lot of stuff. If I didn't have an SUV, if you ask me though, I feel like that right there is where the real hustle is. And to the Walmart worker on the south side, whoever this curly head lampshade looking dude was, I ain't even trying to pick, but somebody, I really cannot believe that somebody was trying to do too much and troll like a mug. Like, it's just the fact that the last time that I had went sparking, somebody gonna deliberately tell me that I'm not allowed basically to have Taraya in the car, and they act like they was fixing to refuse to put the last bit of things up in my car, seeing that Taraya was in here. Baby, in case that most of y'all did not know, most independent contract kind of hustles, them folks allow you to have other people with you. I did it with Homoglow. It's just that you have to make a client agreement. I've done it with DoorDash. I've done it with Uber Eats. Them folks can care less of who you have with you. I swear I almost started to report this boy to his manager because I feel like, you know, somebody was trying to troll. Somebody was trying to troll like crap. And I know that I look like a kid, but this is why half the time I have to pipe up my attitude. That's because some of y'all just think that I'm just entirely too sweet and too cute for it all. I have to get a bit nasty, just the way that there is wrath in God, there's wrath in me too. I've gotten hungry, y'all. That was a full workout and I got hungry. And so what I had went and got was me a little breakfast burrito from Wendy's. Now, had I known that this thing was gonna be this big, I probably would have gotten just that. Plus, I had to get me some taters. And, of course, I didn't have to get this, but I felt like I had to. You know what? Whereas I usually actually sit up while I'm eating and look at other influencers and stuff, YouTubers, I'm going to actually go live, okay? This is going to be kind of mukbangish. So y'all may end up seeing the live before you see this post. Oh, yeah. And y'all already knew this part was coming. Not only is it Friday, but guess whose birthday is in 3 Fridays from now? Mine. As far as anything to do, as I had said before, or if I had said it on here, I really do not want to do much of anything. If I can be very honest, I don't. If it's going to be here in Jackson, which means that I have some serious grinding to do because I really want to get my truck fixed, all niched up and stuff. Like, I do know that it's coming up on me, probably fixing to need another oil change. I do know that it needs a tune up, something bad. By any chance, somebody probably need to adjust my wires a little bit. Do me like a little injector cleaner. If I said that right, injection, whatever. Something with the fuel and stuff like that. Get that a gas treatment, stuff like that. I don't know if I need like some coils or anything, ignition coils, but I do know for a fact that I'm gonna definitely need more spark plugs. Other than that, I'm not trying to put this thing on the highway at all. It also looks like this night is bound to be pretty simple too, because of course, as y'all can see, my butt is gone, and she's with her grandparents as of the moment, and I was just gonna get out here, and I may just grind some more. I may just use this time that I really don't want to use and just go get it. I'm not doing nothing else. Ain't nobody made no plans, or nobody want to take me out. It don't really look like I'm taking anybody else out. Everybody already got plans. It look like so many festivities going on this May Day. Hey! Oh, and if I had it on the bright side right now, y'all, I would have been in Quincy, Florida right now. I would have been in Quincy right now, turning the heck up. It seemed one of my god sisters had just told me that there's an event going out there to Gretna. Man, people don't be having hangs and stuff like up this way. That's why I be getting so bored and so lonely. Kind of like what I am right now. My live, by the way, I just decided to go ahead and delete it. That's because that thing was taking so freaking long to upload. I felt like it was barely doing a thing. So when I just kept on checking on it, I was just like, you know what? Maybe next time. I think I don't quite like the idea of me looking at myself, basically having a whole conversation to myself anyway. And then freaking YouTube had the comments turned off. I'm just like, what the heck? People can't even go back and look at this video without commenting on different parts and going like, hey, such and such, you know. No, I felt like that junk was lame. So I took it down without it just really even being posted just yet. It was in the process, but that thing was taking too long. It was a good 25 minutes long that I was just mukbanging y'all and talking y'all to death, but it's okay. Well, I am about to clear up out of here, y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe on this weekend, and I'll see y'all another time.